Hello Commanders, how are we doing? Hope we are doing well today. So, this evening's stream I'm going to be working on the Corvette a little bit more. I've got some weapons to modify, and hopefully we should be able to get some tests in as well and try out the new build and see how long it can last. But let's get into it. So yeah, just heading to Weird at the moment. Because I don't have the engineer unlocked that can do level 5 or grade 5 modifications, so we will have to see how that goes. Let me do grade 4. Okay, so let's see who we've got in the chat this evening. Habib, Admiral Akbar, it's a trap. Nathan, Proxim, Avi, Scalebags, Connects, James, Resender, Useless, and Fried Cassowary. Cassowary. You're killing me with that, really. Cassowary. Mrs. Plater's looking at me like I don't know how to talk or say words, which I just had that weird moment where I can't remember. Hey Drew Rex, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. It's cassowary, isn't it? Ah, well, never mind. So yeah, the engineering I'm doing at the moment is all in aid of the 24-hour stream. Just trying to do some finishing touches. I've done a couple of different roles and some other things, and overall, pretty happy with everything and the way things look at the moment. So it should be quite a survivable build, I guess. Akatu, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing okay today. Truex, I'm doing good today actually. Feeling pretty full of energy, which is quite nice, and I'm about to do the old leap of shame because once again I was reading the chat. But yeah, apart from that, doing pretty well. Timothy, hello. Welcome to the stream. Now, just to let everyone know, I will be streaming a little bit more often coming up to the 24-hour stream. Just kind of get some more practice in for longer sessions. I think that'll mainly be during the day, a little bit in the afternoons and stuff. So if you can drop in, please do. But yeah, definitely getting ready for that type of stuff. Alexander, hello. Welsh, hello. That was a little like an Etin doing a salute there in the chat. So yeah, let's see if I can totally not mess up my coming in for landing. But to be honest, I'm streaming, so you can pretty much assume that I'm going to make a mistake. Nathan, you're going to have to spell them out for me. HGE? Cassowary, I am going to be supporting the British Thyroid Foundation. That's who I'm going to be supporting, so it should be pretty good. Actually, no, I'm not going to be doing flight assist off on the 24-hour stream. It requires too much concentration. I don't think I'm going to have the facilities for it, I don't think. Anthony, hello. The grind is very real for the Corvette. I can definitely say that. Robert, welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Ghost, hello. Welcome to the stream. Nathan, as we were all talking about earlier, the grind is real. See, now on the topic of grind, what I was going to ask everyone is, I'm currently sat on around about 50% of the rank before elite for both trading and exploration, and I was going to ask, which one do I want to go for? Oh, this is some classic rough landing. There we go. Alexander, I have been to Sagittarius A. I went there pre-engineering, and I went there in ASP Explorer, and it took me 3 months to get there and back, playing for maybe like 2 hours every single evening. It was pretty intense. Take some passengers to Colonia. I mean, that would probably do it, actually. So, probably not a bad idea. British Thargoid Foundation? Not quite. Yeah, exploration will be easiest. Trade is going to be super boring. And I feel like it's the most passive thing you can possibly do. So, engineering on the pulse lasers. I think I am leaning towards efficient, because they're on turrets and they're going to be firing pretty much all the time. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Should be able to get a reasonably decent roll. And then of course we're going to need to think about what effect we're going to put on them. Damage, yes. That is absolutely fine. Thermal load is not a problem. It's a pretty good roll, actually. Scramble. I think Scramble Spectrum makes sense. Yeah! Scramble Spectrum. Why not? I've kind of got to the point with the engineering where I'm on the that'll do stage. Okay, so we can rank up using this. Oh, Habib, I am not landing on a high gravity planet. I can't do it. You know, I've openly admitted sometimes I can be a glutton for punishment, but that is just just not doing it. I just can't. It would just... I've tried to do it before, and I didn't realise it was a high G world. I really should have noticed it was, because it was called Strong G. Didn't realise. Did not realise at all. But yeah, safe to say a beluga cannot escape a planet with 7 Gs. Crap roll. Another crap roll. Another bad one, but not good enough. Oh, come on. Oh, that's rubbish. Right, this next roll has to be really good. Ah, actually the best one so far. That's lucky. So yeah, Scramble Spectrum on this one as well, so that way we can have people malfunction all over the place. Zen, hello, welcome to the stream. Chris Wu, hello. Repair Artist, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Okay, I think we're pretty much there. So I'm going to go into outfitting, so we can have a look to see what I've got at the moment. And yes, I know these are not the most perfectly engineered parts, but this is literally all I can be bothered to do. So, core internals. We've got some, actually military grade, no. What I want to do is actually want to change the military grade composites over for reactive. That was the plan actually. Yeah, jumping in an SRV on a high G planet, it's not something I'd want to do, that's for sure. Anyone else feel like the notification thing for OBS is having some fun today? Yeah, the alerts are sticking, aren't they? Well... I think I am just going to have to turn them off because that's going to be super annoying. So, if anyone does subscribe, I'm really sorry if I miss it. Alexander, the longest jump range I've got is actually only 42 light years, so not much to write home about, and that's an ASP Explorer. I've not really put much effort into exploration ships particularly. I've done my one journey and I felt like that was enough for me for a while. Yep, Chris Wu knows it. It is going to be time for some pew pew, definitely. Max Mayhem, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I certainly do need to do myself a good long exploration trip at some point. The only problem is that once you go out there, you have to come back. And I feel like that's probably something Proxim's suffering from at the moment, is the journey back. Because he made that all the way up to Beagle Point in one night. Well, day and a half, I guess. And now he has to come back. Yeah, Shulz, I can totally appreciate that. I feel like after I've done any kind of amount of anything apart from shooting stuff, that it drives me insane. I get bored. But there you go. Go to Beagle Point with my Corvette. I don't think that would even be possible. Like, even if you were to do the absolute, and I mean the absolute lightest build you could. Westcliff, Suicide Winder? Yeah, Alexander, that was what kind of what got me. I got there and I was like, whoa, I'm here. I spent about, I don't know, 5 minutes there and then turned around and came back. The journey back was definitely a lot quicker. And I finally kind of kept track of the like the earth likes that I found. So I do still have one tagged, which I put down as my earth like on my map, so I've got a kind of a track of it. But yeah, one day maybe I will head out again. So yeah, but thankfully we're not too far away from Founders, so once we get to Jameson, I am contemplating the changing over to reactive. Kind of seems like it makes more sense. Yeah, Alexander, there's literally nothing to do there. So, kind of, you get there and you're like, yay! That's it. Great. Yeah, Akatu, I do know what you mean with the whole, like, keeping them together and keeping things organised. That'd be quite nice. But then you can always put at the front of them, you can say the name of what the thing is, and then do that, I guess. But it's not particularly efficient. See, Shawls, that is, of course, if you manage to make it back, and then the whole kind of get your data in before someone else does, who, of course, has already been there. There's that. No, Chris, you don't just self-destruct. What you do is you reach there, and then you sigh really loudly because you realise you have to turn around and come back. Now, so everyone who's watching knows, I will be putting the great face reveal video up this week. So, super exciting. And finally, all of the questions will be answered of what does Commander Plater look like. I've already had the people expecting a bronzed Adonis. Oh dear. Alexander, I only got 60 million, but that was pre buff to exploration data sales. Hi Jim, thank you very much. Nah, see, ploid face, it needs to be a little bit more insectoid. Yeah. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the 886 Centauri where I'm going to be doing the 24-hour stream in. So, oh, Pumpkin. Braben Sandy Hybrid. That is terrifying. Definitely not that. Michael, yeah? Sounds a bit excessive to me. So yeah, deciding on which planet I'm going to be doing the bounty hunting in. Like, I like this one. I like this one even more, I guess. But it all depends on whether it has a Hazres around it. And it does not. So the second one, I guess. Okay, now if I'm going to change the armour over, I'm again going to need to engineer that as well. And we have got that unlocked. So Celine Jean, we've got grade 5 with her. Nice and close actually, so that might be good. Yes, I was asking everyone earlier in the Discord of how much money do we think I'm going to make from 24 hours? That's the question. How much in bounty will I make in 24 hours? So far I've had kind of estimates from like 90 million to 40 million. Definitely interested in hearing what everyone else thinks. 24 hours, Hazres, how many credits? Dr. Psycho, I have thought about streaming on Twitch, but for me, as someone who produces YouTube videos, it seems a lot more, I guess, savvy to do it on YouTube. Scale bags is not going to be an issue because of being in private group. I have said previously it's going to be in private group due to the fact that it's about endurance, not particularly combat prowess, I guess. And yeah, Alexander, that is like really specific. Yeah, if someone's taken note of that, 54,473,829 credits. You know what, if that's exactly what it is, I will give you £10 out of my own pocket. You guys heard that. So yeah, this could be interesting. This could be an interesting test. I don't know how this is going to go. I can tell. I worry about that. Oh, that's good. That's a real solid, great start there. Oh god, this looks ridiculous. Okay, yep, so the The pulses were a definite solid replacement so far for the beams, which is quite good. Far more sustained firepower. Habib, I don't fry my ship. It's fine. Okay, so first target down, pretty smooth. Oh, this guy's in a ship called HR Geiger. DP, I'm glad that you benefited from that. I certainly say you gotta get the money whilst it's there, that's for sure. So 40 million-ish. Ghost, that'd be like a super mean thing to do. Alexander, I do use... Oh, how did I murder someone? That's great. I could only assume that was the person I clipped on the way through. Oh well, never mind. That's a suicide wonder later on, isn't it? But yeah, I use a docking computer on my cutter because of the drift, and it's just impossible. I don't like the ship, I guess, is my problem. So that's the thing. Varnish, hello. Yeah, it has been a while, isn't it? But glad you're here. So Nathan, 120. James, sad to hear you're not a genius. Now, see, I'm not insulting the cutter. I'm just saying I personally don't like it. And that is fine. Panther Clipper. I don't know. There's been a while. I tell you, if FDev are having a live stream tomorrow, I am going to have to ask them on the stream about the Panther Clipper and start pestering them, because normally you can tell by their reaction of whether or not they actually have any plans. And normally if they go, I don't know what you're talking about, there isn't one, then I can safely say that it probably means there will be. Varnish, I've been finishing off like the weapons on the Corvette. I've kind of made it a lot more efficient weapon-wise and distributor, I guess. Let's see if the... But yeah, so pretty happy with the rolls I had on the plasma accelerators. Definitely much better than I was expecting them to be. But I did actually put a lot of time into collecting materials. Probably the most amount of time I've ever put into collecting materials before. So Chris Wu, obviously you're a A Jungle Book fan. Yeah, see, this is what I think is going to slow me down money-wise, is that at the moment there are no targets. Zeratul, yep, that's 100% what I'm doing. That is the plan. Quite looking forward to it in a strange, twisted, I guess, self-hating kind of way. It's a pretty patented technique there. It's called the plate maneuver. Don't worry guys, it's not copyrighted, you can use it if you'd like. Hats, I did not know you got your Python today, but you just told me, so now I do. Okay. So 144 million. So what I need to do is I need to make sure I've got all of my bounty vouchers handed in beforehand, so we don't get it and it kind of things don't get twisted up. Yeah, the plate maneuver. It's a thing. Yeah, pumpkin, that's exactly the idea. I feel like with those many people joining me, I'm gonna be that many people joining me, I should be pretty good. There is obviously the long stream health concerns to think about, which basically means I will be taking a couple of like walk around and toilet breaks, and that's typically going to be every 2 hours, so in between guests. And it's just going to be a kind of a stand up, wander around for a minute, grab myself a drink of water, go to the bathroom, and carry on. James, yes, why not? That sounds reasonable. Hats, that's very similar to what I used to have on my Python when I had it. Because it gives you a good mix of firepower. So yeah, so see, I'm liking my new shields as well. They definitely work for me. Chris, you've brought the cat puns up already. I felt like it's pretty early for cat puns, isn't it? Okay, what's the other thing shooting me? Okay, an ASP scout. Well, I feel like an Elite Dangerous, if you're going to do if you're going to do any kind of murder, it should probably be mass. Only Elite Dangerous though. I don't typically, surprise surprise, condone murder. Hats, not really. I do definitely recommend third-party websites for that type of thing. I personally have access to Jameson Memorial because I am elite, and that's the only place I buy stuff ever. Chris, that what? Yeah, okay. Well, it was anarchy, so technically it wasn't murder. McDurpies, that is mainly my shooting, I think, that's the problem there. Let's see if we can hit an FDL with PAs. I don't think it's going to happen, but we can give it a go. But no, I think when you're gathering engineer materials, nothing counts as murder. Oh, that was a bit fish in a barrel-y, wasn't it? Well done, Nathan. I'm glad it's finally happened for you. Hats, I'm sure, why not? You seem like a pretty good person to me. Pretty friendly, I like that. Well, I'm glad I pronounced your name right. I normally absolutely murder everybody's names. So, there you go. Well, Merv, I'm sorry. Guys, just remember, it's not a popularity contest. I love all of my subscribers equally. Yep, murdering names is a place to trademark. That's what I do. That is 100% right. Paroxysm. Hey. Hats, I can actually tell you that if you're going to bounty hunt, there are some rings. But yeah. Yeah, James, spot on. Spot on. Ah, McDurpies, thank you very much. I don't know how anyone would get that wrong. Yeah, all that trolling that I do to Paroxysm is probably going to come around and bite me at some point. Dances with Trolls. What if Hitler subscribed? Well, it wouldn't be the Hitler. So, I guess that would be okay. Kaibagan. There you go. That's how I think it should be said. Islamophobic, heteronormative white male. I'm gonna guess it's a troll name, I would say. How else would you say hats? Hearts. Oh, Proxim's gone space mad. That's the problem. So he's given up on his journey back, and he's decided just to work on his ult instead. He's going to leave his Anaconda out there. Never going to come back. He's going to go through all the engineering again. And we're going to pop ourselves a cheeky little reboot. See, Derpite, I could do that, but it's not even that quick anymore. When you blow up someone's power plant, especially the weapons I've got, typically they just shred things. Well, I think we're going to steer clear of this particular topic of conversation in chat. Well, I will anyway. You guys can talk about whatever you like. But... oh, I thought I was going to get away with it. Oh. But his shields are down. So that's good. Okay, so I pretty much guarantee that his hull won't last long enough for me to destroy his power plant. The cannon decals, of course. You and your stickers. Just so everyone knows, Proxim will do anything for some stickers, and I mean literally anything. Gainsley, it doesn't because it doesn't. It's as simple as that. There is a chance it would spawn them, but typically you want to go to a much higher populated system. A higher populated empire system. That will definitely help. Scale bags, I will definitely welcome the heal beams. That'd be most handy indeed. So I definitely won't say no to that. Camo, hello, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing okay. This looks like an anaconda that's being totally done in by everybody else. So, yep, I think we'll have ourselves some of that. Hats, you're going to need to remind me what ship you have at the moment, because I can't remember that. I barely remember what ships I have, so... Nathan, do it. Definitely. Now, interesting enough, will it be a dockable ship or not? That's something that I would like to know. And will Canon be able to dictate where it goes? Because in my mind, that would be a bit too much like special treatment, I guess. Oh yes, Python. You did say that, didn't you? It all depends on what you're into. Like, really does depend what you're into. If it's combat that you're after, then I can obviously recommend the Corvette. As we all know, I love the Corvette. Corvette is life. Corvette is love. But if you're after this kind of more multi-purpose stuff, then you should definitely go for an Anaconda. If trading's your jam, then you should look at the cutter. But yeah. Oh, connects. Sad times. Hey, Black Skull, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm having plasma issues today, apparently. Bink. There we go. Ah, fourth wall break. Thank you. That answers that question. Black Skull, I technically know I'm not fed. I'm definitely independent. That's how I'd class myself, as definitely an independent pilot. And the reason why I say that is because I just happen to like the Federal Corvette. Hats, then you're going to be forever banished to an Anaconda, I guess. I say banished, it's still a very good ship. Very useful. Still packs a punch and can jump ridiculous lengths. I'm a mercenary, gun for hire. My loyalties lie with whatever lines my pocket. Turbo, I'm an alliance spy. Well, as we know, I'm a Thargoid spy. Now, see, Black Skull, I don't necessarily agree with any of the superpowers' views on the galaxy and the way it should be run. Chris Wu, that is like full-on Corvetteception. Hey James, I don't want people to have to assume anything. Sometimes if I've got to spell it out, I'll spell it out. It's fine. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Probably should have rebooted there. See, I've actually had to make the decision to decide to be fully independent, so I am not going to be taking part in any like BGS or player-based faction stuff. Just because, as being a YouTuber, it's a bit of a conflict of interest, I guess. I'd have too much influence, I would say. And it wouldn't be right. I feel as though it would be wrong. Ah, well, that was a worry for a second. I do think putting the reboot and repair right next to the self-destruct is really kind of a mistake. It's just kind of tempting fate. I don't know if anyone has seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2 yet, but it's like putting the immediate death button right next to the 5-minute timer button on the bomb. Why would you do that? Hats. It depends on anyone, you know. It all comes down to what you're into in the game. I mean, as I like combat, and I could. Well, I do. I sit here and do this for hours because it's what I like. But then again, that might not be for everybody. Apparently so, yeah. But I did... Was I aiming at it? I think I was aiming at it. Yeah, I'm alien ready. I've said it before. I am well and truly ready for some Thargoids to turn up and make things interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about the article that Eurogamer have put out, because apparently they just slated the game and allegedly took people's views out of context, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, Chris, I know, that would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? James, I don't know. I think we at the Zencast are going to be not shooty unless we have to be. I think that's the idea. Like, maybe don't just blow things up. Oh, it pains me to say that. Because who wouldn't want to be the first person to destroy a Thargoid ship? Like, you're there. Bam! Like, war with an alien species initiated by Commander Plater. I don't know. But I feel that at the moment, where we've got the we have the Thargoids, is that they are all scripted events, so you can't really interact with any of their ships at all. You're pretty limited to what you can do, I would say. So maybe I don't know. Bobu, that's pretty committed. Nathan, give me a second and I will get you invited onto the ship. Sure, why not? I do have a couple of fighters, so the extra pips would be pretty handy, actually. No, but it's an interesting concept with the idea of aliens and alien morality versus ours, and you know, would they consider killing someone to be immoral or not? would they consider pulling out someone out of hyperspace to be an act of aggression? Guess it varies from person to person. Chris, that's a bit of a good point, actually. Yeah. Instant death, probably. Or they have something similar to the Cascade Torps, and then all that stuff. See, Tom, that's pretty odd. Pumpkin, I guess, yeah. I mean, they've had a lot of, I guess, reasonably bad press because of the way 2.3 launched and the multi-crew and the rewards around it and the, I guess, a lack of new content. I would say. So I feel like they could be working on something to win the crowds back. Easy target time. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? I am going to... Can I take... I kind of want my kill run scanner back. Yeah, Black Skull, I agree with you there. I think that'll be it. Yeah, Scalebags, I really agree with you. What I was talking about during the Zencast was that it would be quite nice if the CQC was integrated into the main game, so that it would actually, you could access it directly from the game. So it would be part of a mission, which was to go and complete some CQC matches and win. That would work for me. Ah, Dave Wright, glad that you've been entertained whilst doing the dishes. Funnily enough, I watch other YouTubers whilst I am doing dishes as well, so I kind of get it. But Chris, you forget that this is my opportunity to make as many, and I mean absolutely as many, credits as possible in 24 hours, so that I can be someone who turns around and said, this one time I made this many credits in 24 hours. I could be famous. Just kind of like maybe you had grudge matches with people, and it's like you get called out and you get challenged, and it's kind of a public showing. I don't know if anyone played Knights of the Old Republic, the first one, where you have to go up through the ranks and you end up fighting the Bendak Star Killer, that guy. Like an illegal to the death match kind of thing, or that'd be cool. Okay, McDurp-Eyes, I will catch you later. Thanks for dropping in. Sean, it's all about doing it through bounty hunting. That's what I meant. We got 2 volt. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare fight, actually. Yep, I could totally do that. Oh, Nathan. So, yeah, James, if you give me a second, I will... And I'm hopefully not so in combat. Because I don't think you could be more in combat than fighting vultures. Destroying vultures. But yeah, safe to say during the charity stream I will not be having multi-crew. It'll have to be doing it as wings because of the needing of the healing and stuff like that, and being refueled. That's obviously going to work in a wing far more than it is. Limes, hello, welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, I think Chris, you could be right. I have well and truly tested the engineered ship, and it's good. It works. It will do the job, and it will do the job, I guess, safely. Mr. Reaper, I don't remember. A while, I think it was. Yeah, it definitely took me a while. I did it all before 2.2, so, or even before 2.1 actually. So yeah, it's been a while. My loadout for combat is definitely not the best. I can definitely say that I like 2 huge PAs. They work for me really nicely. But yeah, I just want to remind everyone, I have never said I am good at outfitting. I always ask advice from other people because collectively everyone else has probably done more than you could possibly do on your own. Bugsy, are you just naming random places? I kind of feel that's what you're doing. Oh yeah, see, I defer to Chris Wu and also Le Untouchable for combat outfitting. But okay, I'm going to move on to the next engineer, I guess. I think that time has come. Oh, or do we do the armor reinforcements? Actually, you know what? Whilst we're here, we can do that. But yeah, I used to run huge multi-cannons on mine, and then I had essentially all pulse lasers, 2 beams on the turrets on the side, the medium hard points. I enjoyed it, it worked for me, but it doesn't mean it was the best. Sorry Nathan, I'm gonna have to chuck you out of the crew because I am heading off. I'm going to head back to Shinrata and we will... I don't know. Do I want it? Oh, I've got the money. Why not? But yeah, so I think we can establish that I can do at least an hour with no refueling. I'm going to need to be refueled quite often, I think. Yeah, Nathan, no, my fighters are blown up. Soren, hello. Welcome to the stream. I didn't quite spot your message there. So yeah, head to Jameson, and I'm probably going to pick up a different ship whilst I'm there. Something with a slightly better jump range. Because I need to go and pick up, I think it's what, 50 tons of Fujin tea. Fujin tea, great. Oh, loop of shame because I'm not concentrating again. Classic me. So with the 24-hour stream, due to YouTube limitations, something I am going to need to do is split the stream into 3 parts. So it becomes like a 10-minute gap in between each part, and that's just so it puts it in as essentially a different live stream and archives it, because YouTube does only do 11 hours and 55 minutes at a time as its absolute maximum length. So that's going to be great. 8 per run. Fantastic. And I'm guessing I get it from Fujin? Fujin? Like, is there even a place called Fujin? I'm making assumptions. Oh, Nathan, top! It's in boom! So I can get 10 at a time. Yeah, it's going to be a pain. It's always a pain unlocking engineers. So I guess we will... Yeah, I mean, if anyone wants to go and buy me the tea, please do. I'll meet you guys there. Yeah, if there are 4 people out there who wants to come and help me out by buying me some Fujin tea, please do. Alex, Corvette, 100%. That's the one I prefer. I'm not saying it's the best, but how does it still say I'm in multi-crew? But I'm not. Oh, right, that made no sense. Probably should hand some of these bounties in. Okay, so look at the shipyard, see what I've got parked up here. I think I should have my ASP here. Do I? The one ship that I want, and it isn't here. What have we got? I guess I could take the Orca. Python's got the higher jump range. Cutter. Sean, yep, it's in the plater group. Oh, Chris. Sassing me. See, Eagles were good. But right, what I was going to do, actually, whilst we're outfitting, is we're looking at the armour. So I was thinking of going reactive for this for the small bargain price of 388 million. Okay, so this one goes out to the chat on this one. Okay, so do I want... Oh my god, those resistance is rubbish. So with the armour, if I do reactive, obviously that increase the kinetic resistance, which makes sense. Obviously thermal resistance is going to be rubbish. And then I do heavy duty armour on it, I think. I think that'll do it. We can try both. Whatevs. I can always sell it if it doesn't work out for me. Oh, that balance though. No, Chris, it'll be fine. A rebuy of 44 million, it's fine. It'll help me avoid rebuys in the first place. Okie doke. So, we're going to head over and see... what's her face? Celine? Celine Cuck? Kook? Yeah, it is definitely expensive. Yeah, cassowary, it does really cost a lot. And that's the thing, and that's why exploits and such, I feel like that's why it has to be done. You know, it's not... It's necessary. You know, it's not possible. No, it's necessary. Yeah, Bugsy, I can safely say that the cutter I don't use. I have it kind of stripped down for long range trading, really. It's got some passenger modules in there at the moment. Yeah, James, it's a real reduction. Like, I'm gonna have to do some real large amounts of grinding to get that back. Like, you know, at least a couple of hours. Yeah, Pumpkin, you got it. That is something that makes no sense to me. The whole... The ridiculous... Like, why does the armour cost more than the actual ship? Like, full of components, which is essentially space ready when you buy it. Nathan, being elite is great, and I'll tell you the key benefit of being elite is you get to tell people that you are elite, and you get to tell people why you've done it. Bugsy, I understand that doing dodgy slave trading in Robigo will help. Yeah, so if anyone is watching who wants to help me out, please go and buy me some Fujin tea. I will hopefully be along to collect it from you guys in a couple of minutes. Shules, it applies to your trader rank. Yeah, see, I kind of wish that I had made the most of the exploration and the passenger missions whilst it was there. I definitely dropped the ball on that one, but I figured that I would just like do it another time. But yeah, that didn't work. Pumpkin, you're not a PG Tips man then, no? Or Yorkshire? Cassowary, I need the T so that I can unlock the unlock an engineer. It's kind of like the next engineer that I would need to unlock. It would be. James, yes, you can still use Rubigo. Yep, the engineer grind is real. Very, very real. Yeah, Bugsy, that does still work. It's actually something they forgot to nerf. Which, to be fair, it's daft. It probably shouldn't be in the game anyway. So, there you go. Chris, of course not. Of course I haven't. I'm never gonna. Psycho Gamer, at the moment, I believe it's Seos and Sothis. If you head down there, there are actually some really good passenger missions, I believe. It's something Down to Earth Astronomy was talking about. And you head on down there in your passenger ship, and you can essentially pick up missions that are going to take you to the same place, well, all in the same system. Useless, they didn't nerf a Rubigo and the ability to take missions, abandon them, sell the slaves back to them. For some reason, they didn't do that. Right, what am I looking for? There we go, Prospector's Rest. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a journey. Chris, a lot. I mean, I only did it to prove that it worked, and then left. Because at the time I didn't really need the money. Now, that's probably something Peroxim can answer. Because he was running slave tours on his ship. He was just kind of like walking them in, showing them around, getting them out again. Okay, Michael. Interesting you feel that way. Yeah, James, the data missions are good, but they don't pay a huge amount. But yeah, I think it's Sothis you need to go to for the passenger missions, and it'd be pretty good. Viper1, hello. Hope you're doing okay. Welcome to the stream. Bugsy, I don't know. I honestly don't know how I feel about that. Base building, yeah, sure. I mean, I have nothing against it. I just want Frontier to concentrate on other stuff first. Rogi, hello, and Hiroshi, hello. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, Chris, I'm sure it would. But, you know, that's okay. I've done a lot more good to balance it out. I've done so much bounty hunting. I mean, like, so much. Like, obscene amounts of bounty hunting that it'll probably outweigh that. Like, let's have a look. We'll do the old bounties claimed. Profit from bounties, 729 million. I think that's pretty good. And my lifetime fines is only 8 million. So, I think I'll be good. Sean, could it be full? That can happen. Rogi, I've still got another half hour to go, I'd say. Another half hour. I'm just going to slap a mod on the reactive composite armor I've just purchased. What? I kind of feel like I shouldn't have done that. Viper, build your own ship from scratch. I don't know. I don't know about that. That would be interesting, I guess. Don't know how I feel about it. It's an interesting idea, but I mean, what would it look like? Would you get to... Well, that's essentially what you do, though. I mean, are you talking about like a completely custom hull where it can look however you want it to? That would be an absolute nightmare. Bugsy, yes, that is the very same. Oh, Nathan, don't be a grammar Nazi. Don't do that. So, Toaster, heavy duty, lightweight armor. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. That's mad. No, I'm probably going to do maybe thermal resist on the... No, that seems daft. Because I've got, like, I guess really solid... I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to see what I've can actually do rolls on, I guess, and then we'll make a decision from there. Hiroshi, it's a very good ship for combat. And that's all it's pretty much good at. And I would say it performs very well. Michael, this is on PC. But yeah, Hiroshi, this performs quite well, this Corvette. I will say that with its loadout, it is built for one purpose, and that is to be able to last. So it's all about the firepower and it not be able to hopefully run out of stuff. Not run out of ammo, all that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm going to be having people come and refuel me for 24 hours. Should be good. Useless, I have not seen the picture. Oh god, it's gonna be bad, isn't it? Oh, we've fudged this. Oh, I can tell you are one hell of an artist. I'll give that to you. Yeah, Xander's right. I do think Quince is the current gold mine. It's the place to go. And if you're doing passenger missions there as well, it's constant. They never run out. It's not BGS state dependent. It is literally just go there, do it, go there, do it, constantly. Yeah, Xander, it's true, it's pretty good, but that is kind of a lot of RNG involved on that. Bugsy, I use ABS. Oh, Nathan, it's pretty dry. Not gonna lie. I must admit, I'm not a fan of landing on planets. Pumpkin, I probably could do that. I mean, as I said in the chat earlier, it's like the, oh no, Plato, won't you be tired? It's like, that's my secret. I'm always tired. Viper, it's this thing where, but you can essentially buy, you buy time on screen as a message. So when you donate, the streamer gets some of the money, you should take a small cut, and it lets you put a message up. Yeah, the docking computer is kind of for noobs, also for people that are lazy. Oh, okay. Oh, actually, wait, what have we got on this at the moment? Heavy duty and kinetic. Oh, why did I do that? That's odd. Jump range on this thing is not a lot. Well, it's 17, I would say. Okay, we could do... Oh, okay, that's not bad. Okay, so let's have a look to see where we are at the moment. Okay, so thermal resistance is next to none. So it might be worth putting that up a bit. And explosive resistance is, at least it's positive. That's good. Xander, yeah, I have Xander. Which one? yeah, I bought some stuff. I did have 1.2 billion at the start of the stream, and then I went and bought the ridiculous armor. Ryan, I have not tried it in VR. VR to me at the moment is a little bit like it's still a little bit gimmicky. I don't necessarily think it's ready at the moment, anyway. Maybe the next thing around, I would look at it. We do heavy duty mass. Oh, that mass though, that's going to cause problems. Oh, Viper, thank you for subbing. Okay, we're going to go... Well, you know what, we will bung on thermal resistance because it's pretty good. I feel like it's a good roll. I will take it for now. And we'll see what else we can get. That is strangely a touch better. So we'll have that. Yeah, Rogi, I've decided to go for thermal resistant armor. So what that should give us is, so yeah, kinetic resistance 43, thermal 10, rubbish, explosive 2.3. That'll do. Viper, you do need to have horizons. Fujin, that's where we're heading next, right? It's close. It is close enough to take the vet.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure. Disengaging automated flight control routine. Safe travels, Commander.
Yeah, just hover. A little bit difficult to complete scanner missions though, unless you are landing and being in your SRV. Hiroshi, I actually spent a bit of a while doing it. Xander, I was like, what, you're gonna wait, don't do that. People are actually gonna think that I've gone tagging somewhere. Viper, probably massacre missions are still pretty lucrative if you can get into a wing. That's pretty good. Yeah, must admit, I definitely... So cuck means dick in Norwegian. That's fantastic. That is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, because otherwise, Xander, I've got to say, please note, Commander Plate does not condone any acts of vandalism whatsoever, including spray painting and tagging. Other forms of vandalism are available. Viper passenger missions are good. Black Skull Quince. Quince again is very, very good for that. Ryan, you are more than welcome to join the Zencast Discord. The link is in the description of this stream. There's plenty of us there who all enjoy shooting stuff, and regularly you can join us on live streams and stuff like that. So do feel free to come and join us. If you haven't got Discord, go download it. It's free, and that way you can chat with us, chat with myself, Proxim, a bunch of other guys as well, and get some advice on building ships, making money, all that kind of stuff. We're not a player faction. We are literally just a group of guys who like to chill out, have fun, talk about Elite Dangerous, and share spicy memes, apparently. Yeah, so Viper, massacre missions are missions that you can pick up in systems that are in Civil War or in war. And you pick them up, and then you can go to a conflict zone, and in the conflict zone you get paid essentially double for destroying these ships. So you get combat vouchers as well as you get the mission rewards. Ryan, you'll definitely find some people who are into that kind of thing as well, so it'll be good. Sean, classic. Xander, I'm probably going to say that it is a favourite colour. I do quite like a purple. Nathan, Proxim is still a mod. He has a little spanner icon there. Okay, Rogi, thanks for dropping in, bud. Take care. James, when we say spicy, was talking about memes. I guess it means that they're a little bit close to the bone. Like, typically NSFW, and probably going to offend at least 60% of the people that look at them. Cool Viper, thank you for dropping in. Take care. So yeah, hopefully I will get to Fujin before the end of the stream. Is it Wuganagi? It's still supposed to be quite a good method as well, if you're not interested in flying all the way out to Quince. Well, Soren, I would like to see that. That might be a little project there. An all PA. Nice. Bronchosaurus, I'm not exploring. Everything feels like exploring when you're in a Corvette because it takes so long. But no, I'm currently heading over to Fujin to pick up some Fujin tea so that I can unlock another engineer. Oh, Echo, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Soren, I think I can understand why it wouldn't. Well, Black Skull, oh yeah, I'm wanted in a system. And this guy's about to make a huge mistake by firing on me. Yeah, but Black Skull, I did my Empire ranking at Shubabasi, and I was doing basically just data missions, and I spent a week doing them. Nathan, you say you don't want them in there, but aren't they easy targets? Bronchosaurus, if you're asking about the Corvette, which I'm flying at the moment, I can safely tell you not very far. It is under 18 light years, so not great. Yeah, see, I feel twitchy about being under 1 billion, so... Sheila Bassi. No, Shoe Babassi. Bugsy Proxim, who I regularly stream with, so a good friend of the channel, he has managed to get his up to, I think it's 62 light years on his Anaconda. So yeah, definitely you can get some good ranges. If this guy's learnt his lesson yet. Oh, it's taking too long. We're out of here. If he follows me, it's fine. Yeah, Sinhalf, it's pretty impressive what you can do with, obviously, enhanced FSDs, and you can use the like FSD boost fuels, and you can do the White Dwarf and the neutron star jumps. Definitely a lot of options there. Fujin spaceport. Yeah, I've got some work to do. I need to get myself a DBX actually, but then it's another one of those. Oh, I've got to do this. I've got to do that. See, Black Skull CQC doesn't count anyway. He says because he's an amateur. Turbo Step. I'm currently here. Split. I'm glad it does. I'm just going to drop into Fujin spaceport. Obviously I'm going to leap of shame it, because that's what I do. Yeah, camo. Wiki is a bit like that. Okay, scale bags. I can see you there. And who else we got? And Silverbid. Bronchosaurus, kind of, I guess. God, I wish I had collection limpets right now. This is going to be a nightmare.
Traffic warning. Be on the lookout for other vessels in the area.
So yeah, I feel like this is one of the things that I always end up doing that I shouldn't do. Oh, yeah, there is that. But then if I've got 3 people... I feel like I've made a mistake there, haven't I? Well, maybe some more people will come and get them for me. Actually, you know what? Someone else is going to go in there, grab some more, and then bring it back out again. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Yeah, part of me feels that this is a little bit like the... Oh, that stuff blowing up, isn't it? The grabby claw game at the fairground. Black Skull, thank you for dropping in, bud. I will speak to you soon. Oh, that stuff blowing up, isn't it? Oh, yes.
Watch where you're flying, Commander.
Yeah, I mean, Nathan. Every time. Jim, I have done that with limpets, where essentially you line up just right, and then you can... Oh, there's some tea. It's on the run. Where you can line up perfectly, and as the contents is ejected, you catch it, essentially, with your limpets, and it works really well. I really wish I had limpets now. Okay, let's pick up this one. Dude, come on. Okay, I actually only have 8 at the moment, so yes, I 100% need more. In fact, I am going to go in and I am going to buy another 7 for myself, because that's going to probably be easier and quicker. Oh, scale bags, fantastic. Nathan, don't steal the tea. Don't be that guy. Right, well, all this tea collecting is good fun and all. But I'm going to call time for the stream, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure that you guys, as usual, like the stream if you've enjoyed it today. Remember, I've got the 24-hour live stream coming on the 3rd of June. That's starting at 12 PM, that's midday, and that's BST. That's the time zone. And I'm going to be joined by Obsidian Ant, Vindicator Jones, Josh Hawkins, Shibuka, Proxim, Down to Earth Astronomy, Ghost Giraffe, and also I'm going to be having, hopefully, This is hopefully someone from Frontier dropping in as well to kind of say hello and hopefully give me a little bit of a pep talk so I can keep going. But all in all, it's going to be absolutely good fun. So, as usual, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Commander Plater, out.